What time is it?
Billy's crack time.
It's adventure time, Mitch. It's adventure time.
I'm sorry.
No, it's adventure time.
It's adventure time.
It's adventure time.
Take the fun out of it.
It's time for adventure. Now, in this episode, which is the final of season 1,
We made it to the end.
yeah, of this season. Bum 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 bum. Right. So yeah, in this episode, Finn and Jake find the hero, Billy, who is like this epic warrior who they looked up to as a hero.
The hero of heroes.
However, he seems to have fallen from grace and is kind of given up fighting.
He's depressed.
Yeah. So he tells them to try and save people, but in a non-violent way.
Which is fun to watch.
Which leads to some very hilarious events.
He gives an old man stone armor.
No, we'll get to that. So the first person that Finn and Jake encounter after meeting Billy is this old cobbler who is being chased by a dragon.
Dragons.
Instead of saving him, they basically walk away to make him the guy a sandwich, and then come back and he's gone.
It's been 2 weeks.
It's been 2 weeks since I saw you last. And then they encounter the same old man in the village. And I think, what was it, the potions first?
Yes.
Yeah.
They made some people some gruel.
So to help people, they decided to make some people some food so everyone in the town could have a meal, which is
It's nice.
It's nice.
That's community.
They have some good intention, but they're idiots, so they kind of muck it up. Because Finn wants to make sure they're protected, he puts a magic potion in it to allow them to have armor grow out of their skin. However, instead of putting one drop, he puts like 4
bottles in it.
Yeah, he puts like 4 bottles in.
Whole bottles.
So literally every single villager seems to be just bursting scales.
He-Man.
No, not He-Man. Like bursting scales, like like a dragon everywhere.
One guy even has a flamethrower in his belly.
Yeah, one guy has a little cannon pop out of his belly that's shooting fire.
I need medical assistance.
Yeah, and then they decide to become doctors.
Yep.
And then we have our Mitch's favourite character, LSP, turns up, Lumpy Space Princess.
Lumpy.
And she wants her lumps gone because she wants to be hot.
She wants a beach body.
So, I love the reactions.
Which they do. They give her a beach body.
I love the reaction. I was like, wow, we're going to have to do some real plastic surgery here.
Serious plastic surgery here.
They basically make her kind of buff, and then all of a sudden, like, her arms flip into swords, her legs combined and make like a unicycled kind of motorbike wheel.
And she gets a cybernetic eye.
And then she gets like a laser Terminator eye. As she's kind of upset, she tells Finn and Jake, "No one's gonna see me hot like this." The cobbler walks back, sees her, like, "Oh my god, you're the hottest babe I've ever seen," and then he just gets lasered in the face.
And then
run over because LSP can't control her body. So he ends up going back to the hospital. And then I think the final one before the end is they try to fill in for the cobbler while he's in the hospital.
They go to a shoe shop.
So they cover him at the shoe shop. They see this widow who's about to go to a funeral.
A fancy funeral.
A fancy funeral. Not just a funeral, a fancy
funeral.
Yeah. She's a black widow if I've ever seen one.
They put a magic nail in her shoe.
They put a magic nail in her shoe. So she gets a lasso in her shoe.
And knives.
Multiple knives.
Knives.
First it was just like a James Bond villain, kind of one knife at the top.
It was like Kingsman with the knife at the front of the boot.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden, like, loads of knives and a little arm pops out with a lasso.
Dragging it down to the floor.
Yeah, and then just as the now...
I can't bring a guest.
Yeah, just as the now fully healed cobbler walks in the store, like, "Hello, boys. Hope you haven't messed up my shop. I've just got healed from the doctor." Like,
I come
Whip.
back from the dermatologist.
Whip, she lassos him, and then she's just like, I wasn't supposed to bring a plus one. I
was
can't.
supposed to bring a guest.
And I can't wear these. Yeah, so they managed to save an old woman by using violence by punching. Because it's kind of the theme of the show. They have to fight, and
he was born to be violent.
Yeah, but there's a difference. Yeah.
He does it for good of justice.
Yeah, so they basically take the old lady back to Billy just to kind of prove that there is still some hopeful heroes, and we don't have to just give in to villains.
No. Just feels a hole
Billy,
in his heart.
Yeah,
quite
Billy
literally.
lifts like a gap in his beard, and then you see like I think he actually tells them to look because something cool's about to happen in his chest, and like there's like a physical hole, and all of a sudden it kind of merges back, and the heart appears in the middle.
Yeah,
it's kind of grim, but it's also kind of cool.
It's brilliant.
Apparently he's so badass he can grow his own heart, so
No one else can do that.
Not going to question it. And then that's basically the end of the episode. It's really weird.
Billy.
I am guessing Billy is the Chuck Norris of the Adventure Time world.
Gotta be. He looks at things. He commands
Chuck
them.
Norris.
He Chuck Norris it.
He may have a fist in between his beard. We don't know.
He might.
You don't know with Billy. He has a sword.
Maybe his heart is a weapon.
He has guns within his guns.
On top of guns.
He has muscles on top of his muscles. Anyway, so what were there any moments that stood out to you?
The beginning bit with the sword, and he said, "Oh my God, we found Billy's crack." I just broke.
Before they actually met Billy, they fell down a ravine and they saw a sword in the middle. They said that, and they pulled the sword trying to yank it out, and then they found Billy's crack, which is like
we found Billy's crack.
Yeah, Billy's cave where he stays.
They open up a sort of like a way to his cave.
Yeah,
go,
so it's
my
like
God, we
a
found Billy's
hidden
crack.
entrance. But yeah, that was quite a fun episode. I really liked it. The bit with the villagers just broke me, especially with LSP. Like the amount of time they screw with that character, I just any point where they just take the piss out of that character, I'm happy.
Yeah,
it brings light to the world. Anyway, so what would you rate the finale of
It's getting
Adventure
a
Time?
5.
It's getting a 5?
It's getting a 5.
That's good.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it a 5 as well, because it was really funny.
It's deserving of the 5.
Now, because this is the finale, I'm going to do something slightly different.
Ooh.
So, because you've watched all of Season 1 now, what do you think of Adventure Time?
Overall, I like it.
It's Mike.
I do like it.
Yeah?
I went into it thinking it was going to be this stupid kids show that didn't make any sense. I mean, it still doesn't make sense.
Fool!
But I've grown to accept it for not making sense.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah. No.
I like it.
You like it now?
I used to think it was a really stupid show. It was just didn't make any, like...
So, has watching
to it.
the first season changed your mind?
Yes.
Because just as like a kind of advisor into Mitch, you mainly watch anime.
I am the anime guy.
Isn't a bad thing, because Adventure Time takes a lot of inspiration from the anime.
Yeah.
Like, a lot.
I liked it.
As a lot of 2000s
I went
anime.
into it to do it to do the reviews with you, because I know you want to do the reviews, and I've kind of grown on me. Including Tree Trunks.
Yeah.
Who... I miss Tree Trunks.
I will return, baby.
I want my Tree Trunks.
Tree Trunks will return.
I want the apple pie.
It's not right time yet.
She needs the apple pie.
She needs to get the Infinity Stones.
She had them.
She needs all 6.
She had them. She lost them.
She got to snap a little trunk and restore balance to the universe.
Tree Trunks.
Gotta have balance.
We miss you.
So, yeah, it's been quite an interesting journey, because Mitch has never seen half of these episodes, so
I didn't ever see one of them.
To see your reaction and kind of see how you've interacted is quite cool.
Yeah.
Do you now this is the big question, do you want to continue and see season 2?
Yes,
because I think there's still
there's 9 seasons.
It's like 9 or so seasons, so
there's 9.
Yeah,
I wouldn't mind going into season 2
and see Tree Trunks return.
Yay!
the return of tree trunks.
She better return. I'm holding
She's
you
gonna
responsible.
she's gonna turn up like Terminator.
She's just gonna be there.
You're just gonna see it. It's just gonna hear a gunshot, and she's gonna rise up the flames. It's like, I'm back.
I'm back, bitches.
I'm back.
What did
You
I
better
miss?
eat my apple pies.
What did I miss?
If you don't eat my apple pies, there'll be trouble.
Apple pie.
Anyway, that was season 1. Well, episode 24 of season 1. Season 1's all wrapped up now.
Yay.
If there's any that you want to watch, or want to hear us talk about, we've recorded them all now. So please like and subscribe. It really encourages us to actually do these.
Yeah.
And share with your friends, because it's a really fun show to watch, and it's really encouraging to see how people are actually liking it as well.
We do these reviews for fun, but we get
so
fun.
It's quite nice fun just to watch it with your friends
and have a laugh.
Anyway, thank you for watching. This is a slightly longer video. Remember to like and subscribe.
And have an adventure time.
That's all. Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye now. Bye.